All right, I am here with Tulani, the Evolution Mbenge. Welcome back to the boxing ring. Tulani, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm fit. I'm ready. Been feeling good. My spirit is high. Boxing, actually, combat sport is on the high. So, I mean, it's a good position to start on a high. So, I mean, I'm feeling good.
Let's look at that. I mean, you mentioned combat sports. Stephen Anshinga, Drus Plessis, some other world champions as well. What's your thoughts on next generation of fighters coming through? Are there a couple of champions in weight?
Yeah, they are. I want to say congratulations to Stephen and his team. I mean, that's difficult to pull such a win, in home ground. Congratulations. That's a huge one for boxing. Also, Drus Plessis. Congratulations to him too. It's difficult also to pull such wins, But obviously, like I said, we're on a high because of those people that are paving way. Besides that, other guys are also thriving. Combat sport is thriving on its own. So it's good times. It's a leap year, so I think the stars are aligning, and the combat gods are with us in the field of when it comes to sport. So, yeah, it's gonna be a good year.
If I'm not mistaken, you've actually had a few rounds with Drus Plessis in the boxing ring.
Yeah, definitely. We had a few rounds before he went overseas. It was a good sparring for him, also for me too. He's a very good guy. Plus, obviously, he's knowledgeable when it comes to combat sport. That's what you need to be, when it comes to sport. And he's a very dedicated guy. So yes, I did have some rounds, and I learned a little bit. He learned a little bit from me. So, yeah.
Let's go to your fight now, 22nd of March in Durban at the Olive Centre. You'll be coming up against an Argentinian boxer, much like Thabiso is. You're on his undercard for this fight. He's fighting for the WBC silver title. What do you make of your fights against your opponents?
I'm fighting a guy from Argentina, Fonseca. So, he's a good guy, Mexican. It's a good boxer, Mexican style. Fighting with the ego, coming forward, need to box a little bit, it's been a year without me fighting. I've been inactive for a year, so I need to fight, and it's one of those fights where I'm preparing hard because you can't take anyone for granted in boxing. So I feel like I've watched his fights on YouTube. You can't really gauge what the guy can do from YouTube fights. You can actually come up with a plan, but you can't really gauge how the guy is gonna bring at the end of the night. So, I'm preparing all my arsenals. I'm cleaning off all my pipes. I'm getting ready. I'm getting sharp every day. Just finished 10 rounds sparring with some of the best in SA. So, that's what I said. I'm sure they're preparing for me. They've seen my fights on YouTube. I'm ready. I'm experienced now. That's what I said. It's a leap year. It's a good year. Stands are aligning. Sport is in a very good path.
I want to go back to last year, because you mentioned that you have been out of the ring for a very long period of time. Fights have fallen through against the likes of Michael McKinson, Jaron Ennis. I believe Conor Ben was even up for discussion as well. What's going through your mind last year when all that's going on?
You just have to stay in the gym. There's nothing more you can say until the deal is sealed. So yeah, there were fights, there were deals that were coming through the whole year, but they didn't really fall into a deal. So, those are the names when you top 15 in welterweight. Those are the names they throw, and those are the conversations you need to be involved in. If you believe you're the best, and I believe I'm the best. So, we'll see. It's difficult to fight a guy like me, because overseas they take you like you're nobody. So you come there and you cause an upset and they're not happy. It's a difficult business for them. So, but like I said, you just have to be in a position where you're mandatory or they have no choice but to fight you. I've been sitting, I was rated 12 last year, sitting the whole year waiting for someone to pick my name. But it's fine. I understand it's a risk business for anyone, to just take me and say I want to fight tools. So, like I said, it's a leap year, stars are aligned, and I'm getting ready to go fight overseas. There's no one to fight around here. So that's why we had to bring a guy from Argentina. So yeah, I'm preparing for that now. Like I said, I'm ready. I've been preparing, I've been training since last year. So yeah, it's one of those years where combat people are happy because we started very high. And it's going very well. Also, I forgot to congratulate Chauke and his team. It's difficult to pull fights overseas, like I said. Congratulations to Chauke, the Manchurian, and yeah, it's a good year.
It is a good year, and from the sounds of it, it's starting off well. You got your fights in March, and hopefully from there onwards, you can springboard to bigger opportunities. Is this a keep busy fight for you, though? Or are you looking at it as an extremely tough fight for you? I see you've always been working in the gym really hard, so how do you see it?
When it comes to sport, actually when it comes to boxing, there's no easy fights. There's really no easy fights. Sometimes you can take a fight and say, yeah, it's an easy one. Look at the upset between Tintoy Wilder and Parker. People were saying Tintoy Wilder is going to knock Parker out. But unfortunately, it's one of those where you take someone lightly and then you get beaten. Same as Zeng versus, who's this guy from, who's the heavyweight also? Joy Joyce. They took a fight saying, yeah, it's a step easy fight. This guy gets tired easy. We're going to take him to deep waters. We're going to take him out. But unfortunately, it's one of those where the guy pulls a reputato of the socket and it becomes a win. Same thing, Du Bois versus, who's this guy also from America?
Jerome Miller.
Jerome Miller. Jerome Miller thought, I'm going to push this guy. He's going to quit. I'm going to push this guy. I'm not going to throw punches. I'm going to just push this guy. He's going to go away. He's going to quit. But what happens? Got caught by right hand. The guy is there standing the whole time, Actually ended up getting knocked out. So, every fight is a difficult fight in boxing, because you have to prepare, you have to put yourself out there. So this fight, yes, it's a step busy fight. At the same time, you can't take any fight as a step busy fight. These guys come to take it because they know if they beat me, when it comes to rating, they're gonna go high. So I'm prepared, I'm ready. Like I said, I was preparing for this fight since. I've been preparing to fight since. I'm fit, I'm ready. It's one of those steps where you have to take. I'm taking this step as a baby step towards a brighter future again into boxing. So it's those baby steps. Anyone goes through hard times, tribulations are there. For you not to fight for a year, you can't really point it to anyone. It's boxing itself. So now I'm feeling ready and happy that I'm fighting and I'm preparing and putting my all, so that I can put a show for boxers. I can put a show for boxing its own, for the promoter that's putting the fight, Nomvelo. We want to say thank you to her too. Thank you to Sean, my manager, that is trying his level best to put me to put me on the scene again. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm preparing for this guy. My arsenals, my whistle is clean. I'm getting my pipes clean so that I can clean this guy's pipes.
I know you emotionally strong, especially after last year. I just expect a quick answer from you. I don't expect you to go into detail. Which fight hurt the most not getting?
I didn't hear you.
Which fights hurt the most not to get between Ennis, between Michael McKinson? Which one did you really want to go ahead with and it hurt you the most? Just a quick answer. You don't have to go in too deep.
I'll fight anyone.
You can't be sitting on the fence like that.
I'll fight anyone. I mean, like they say in boxing, you have to beat someone to be someone. You know? So unfortunately, overseas they take us like nobodies. So I need to beat a name for people to consider me a name. You know, I've beaten names, but I need to beat a name in the welterweight where I say yeah. And then everyone's like, yeah, it's in the conversation now. You understand? I need to beat a proper, you know, big name for me to say, okay, I'm in the conversation now. Yes, I am in the conversation because I was rated 12 in the world, in the welterweight. But unfortunately, you need to beat a name. That's the business of boxing, and there's nothing I can change. You know, those are the bases of boxing. So I need to beat a name for me to say, yeah. So yeah, I can fight anyone at the moment.
But also activity is really important as well. So I mean, you just getting back in the ring now in Durban is great for you because you also get to train for a fight and, you know, go through all the motions instead for just training for nothing.
Definitely. So you need to be active as much as possible when it comes to boxing, and obviously fans wants to see. You know, you need to be on their faces all the time. You know, they want to see you beating up big names, you know, pulling up big wins, you know. So unfortunately for us, when it comes to Africa, the field is very small, you know. So you need to compete overseas for you to, you know, to be able to say, yes, I'm a household name. You know, you can be a household name at home, but when you start conquering the world, then people start to know you. Yeah. So that's what we need to conquer the world. You know, to conquer the world, you need to beat big names overseas. So like the likes of Civet that they're doing now, you know, pulling big wins overseas, the like of Drus, the like of Oscar Chauke, we need to do that. We need more of that, you know, so that they can consider us as a, you know, as a competition than saying, yeah, I'm picking someone from South Africa just for an active fight. Right. You know, it needs to be in their brain that they might be that I'm pulling something that is different, you know. So we need to pull those rules. We need more of those, you know. Boxers need to be committed, and boxers need to, you know, be confident to say, yeah, there are people that are doing it, and I can do it too. You know. So yeah. We need to get into the arena. We need to get into the global arena for us to say, yeah, we are competing now, you know. And when you arrive there, we need to dominate, you know. So yeah, I'm on that path where I need to dominate. I need to, you know. I've went and fought overseas. My fights, my losses were close. You know, you don't need those. You know, you need a proper domination, like Civet did. You know, so we need to get into the arena. We need to.
I'm sure that'll happen for you soon. What's the result on March 22nd? A win, but how? Gotta come. How do we get there?
Yeah, definitely. I'm knocking this guy out. Definitely. I'm definitely knocking this guy out. You know, I'm going to make a statement, you know, that, yeah, I'm here, you know. Those are the times where people need to, they haven't seen me in a while, you know. So when I get out there, I need to dominate, you know. I need to put it out there that I'm still here, you know, I'm still in the conversation, you know. So, like I said, this guy is gonna be an example for me, where I'm saying, yeah, it might be that you haven't seen me for a year, but I'm back now, and I'm here to prove you know. Actually, not to prove to anyone, but to prove to myself, you know, because I know the work I put, you know. So, like I said, I'm knocking this guy out, and definitely I need to step into him and stamp it, and people need to see it, you know, so that they can see that I'm still in that conversation. You can't just throw my name out there, you know. I'm still one of those big names when it comes to home, you know. But like I said, I'm on the step going to dominate overseas because I want to dominate. I am going to dominate overseas, you know. I'm on my way to that arena. So yeah.
In the great words of Roy Jones, y'all must have forgot. So we're gonna see you then, March 22nd, down in KZN in Durban, putting on a show for the fans. Do you have any thank yous, any shout outs just lastly, Tools?
Definitely. We're fighting. Durban, 22nd. I didn't want to announce it.
It's here.
I didn't want to announce. I didn't want to post anything. But yeah, we're fighting in Durban, 22nd of March. I'm fighting a guy from Argentina, Fonseca. It's a 10-round international fight. I want everyone to be there. You must come out in numbers. I'm going to be wearing a Zulu attire. Yeah, I'm going to come in wearing a Zulu attire, you know, being a Zulu man, you know. Yeah, so it's one of those, you know, it's happy times, you know, when you know you're preparing for something and you're going out there to dominate. I want to thank all my sponsors, the likes of Script Bandit, the likes of Tulani Plastics, Sportsworld Betting. I want to give a shout out to my kids, BGCSA. I love my kids, bro. I want to shout out to my kids. I mean, everyone that's sponsoring us, that are helping us to pave the way to achieve our dreams, and you know, you guys that are putting us out there, because obviously sometimes they tend to forget, you know, but it's not for us to, you know, to get into that. But like I said, I want to thank everyone that is supporting boxing. Combat sport is on the rise. People must be on the lookout. So many things are happening right now, and South Africa is on the verge of pulling something big. SA is on the verge. When it comes to combat sports, South Africa is on the verge of pulling something big. This is a leap year. The stars are aligning. The combat gods are with us. So people must be ready. People must be ready, and they must know that the boxers, MMA, we've got a huge community. Combat sport, we are getting ready. We are getting ready to the arena, to get into the arena. You know, they must be on the lookout. They must support us, support each and every athlete that is out there. I mean, each and every sport. I mean, Siapolis is nominated for what is this? Laureus, what? Awards. Yeah. Tyler won Grammy Awards. Trevor Noah won Grammy Awards. I mean, South Africa is on the verge, you know, so we're in the right path. So, yeah, like I said, people must support combat sport. Combat sport is the way. This is the future. You know, the young guys that are coming up want to prove it. The young guys that are coming up, they're going to do it. We are going to do it. We are going to show that we are here and we want to participate in the global arena. You know, combat sport is coming, and it's coming, and it's coming for everyone. Combat sport is on the way. I'm telling you, we are on the verge of a global arena. We're going to the global arena.
South African athletes and all combat athletes and athletes abroad, musicians, we are on the rise, we're coming, we have arrived. Thank you very much, Tools.
Thank you very much, Hayden. You're a good guy, my bro. You've always been a good friend. I mean, thank you very much. Keep doing your work, man. You're doing a great work. You're a very good guy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.